Alright, guys, so we're going to go over what happened to my body, my choice. So, we're going to go over some vaccinations. We all know that we need vaccinations for our children, for them to go to school, and that's fine, and I understand that. I myself have a child and I have to get my son vaccinated. Why does a COVID vaccination have to be a mandate? To have a job, to fly on airplanes, to go anywhere? And we know it takes time to have vaccinations created. But the COVID vaccine was done so quickly, and it comes down to my body, my choice. And it takes months to years for it to happen. It has to go through FDA to even get approved. And usually it has 3 phases. But if you sit and think about it, it has 4 to 5. There's a preclinical trial that it tests on animals first before it can even go to humans. They have to see how it reacts in animals and see if it is safe and effective on them. Because there's humans and then animals, and we kind of coincide. So the first phase is when the drug or a vaccination is introduced to a human. And I'm learning all this from my PTU course out at Walmart for me to get my pharmacy tech uh, certification. The first phase does not have that many people. It has a very small group. And it's usually healthy humans that have nothing wrong with them. Once that shows promising results, it goes to phase 2. Phase 2 then goes to a larger group. And the group there ranges from 50 to 300. And all this information I'm telling you is coming through my PTU course out at work. Once they get through phase 2, you hit phase 3. Phase 3 shows, it's safe, it's effective, and it's doing its job. And that usually consists of a larger group, which is thousands of people. And according to an article I read, the vaccination for COVID, a handful of pharmaceuticals only got to phase 3. And that's when thousands of people actually volunteered for the vaccine. And it's showing, the effectiveness and the safeness of the drug and the vaccine. So the chart here I have goes over a brief history, which we can't really see too much of. I don't think I can even zoom it in. But if you look through history, it takes long amount of time to even get a vaccination completed. And I can't even see the chart on here. They date back all the way to 1798 when we started creating vaccinations. And on this chart, we get to 2014, where the H1N1 breakout happened. And that's when the vaccination started getting created for that. So we come down to the COVID vaccine. We still can get COVID even getting the vaccination. Just like the flu. We get the flu shot every year, but we still get the flu. Why does that happen? Because the virus changes all the time. It mutates and it just keeps creating. And for the vaccine break, like world record break, the vaccine for COVID was the one that broke the records for all of our vaccinations. And personally, I know someone who got the vaccine, and in their 15 period wait, they were gone. So, my question for you, are you pro-vaccination or not?
I am not.
Not.
So, for me to get this point across to you is showing you that I'm not. It's my body, it's my choice. I should be able to still have a job if I don't get a vaccine. I shouldn't be bribed to get a vaccination. Oh, here's money. Let's get that vaccination in you. Why is it we don't have the flu shot mandated? Before I could refuse it, and that was fine. No problem. So why is this one the big thing when we've also seen Ebola how many years ago? You sit and think about it. Why does something have to be a mandate in order to do anything? It's pretty much putting limitations on you. For what reason? Or even have to have our children, ages 5 and up, get vaccinated. Why should we have to do that? It should be the parent's choice of that being done, not the government, in my eyes. For my persuasion to you, I wouldn't get the vaccination just because of how fast this vaccine came out. We've looked over history, we've seen how long it has taken to have vaccinations created. Even pharmaceutical drugs have taken years to get created. How can something that has just happened have a vaccination so fast? And where's the information for the clinical trials? Are we the clinical trial? Are we the lab rats? I want to see the clinical trials. I want to see how they tested it on animals, which I'm not for testing on animals. That hurts my feelings. But I want to see that data instead of not seeing anything and being told I have to get this vaccination. And thank you for your time.